Disclaimer, this video contains spoilers about Super Mario Sunshine, but considering it's an 11-year-old game, I'm sure you're fine with that. This week we're reviewing Call of Duty Modern Warfare with the hell was that? Can I help you? What a weird day. Super Mario Sunshine. I used to play the shit out of this when I was younger. And come to think of it, it's a bit underappreciated these days. I think I might try this out again. Super Mario Sunshine is a 3D platformer for the GameCube starring everybody's favourite unlikely hero Mario. It was a commercial success when it first released, but it received a lot of negativity from a handful of reviewers. Luigi's better. Look, I don't even know what the fuck you are, so just shut up and let me get on with this, okay? The game begins with Mario, Princess Peach and Toadsworth going on a vacation to the exotic Isle Delfino, which is probably needed for poor Mario. Mario! We'll get to that. After their plane has a rough landing, they soon learn of the island having been vandalized by the shadowy figure which resembles Mario, which leads to a trial. Mario is then sentenced to clean up the entire island with the use of his helpful device Flood, the flash liquidizing ultra dousing device. How does he get Flood? What? How does Mario get Flood? It's just there when you get off the plane. That's just fucking lazy. It's convenient. There's a graffiti monster on the runway. A bit too convenient. Even if they'd given him it during the court as a tool, it would have made more sense, don't you think? Didn't I tell you to shut up and let me get on with this? I'll be right here. Super Mario Sunshine is based around Isle Delfino as the hub world, much like Peach's castle from Super Mario 64. It follows the same idea of jumping into a portal to get to a level, but this time around, instead of paintings, you jump into graffiti M's. Graffiti what? Graffiti M's, as in M's for Mario. Wow, that's clever. It might not be the most original idea, but it serves its purpose effectively. It mixes it up though, as not all levels are accessed through graffiti M's, as some are actually accessed through warp pipes. Except this time, instead of just random levels, the portals actually take you to various places associated with Isle Delfino, which is clever as in the distance you can see these places, which helps give the island a sense of scale and purpose. The levels are fairly realistic for a Mario game, places like a harbour, an amusement park and hotel. No, not a Mario hotel, but they all have an exotic appearance and appropriate music for the pace and feel of the level itself. Needs more Linkin Park. We don't like Linkin Park. Just keep telling yourself that. As you walk around Isle Delfino, you'll encounter plenty of piantas and gnocchis. They usually have nothing particularly interesting to say, but you get the odd few who are either extremely retarded or make interesting references. Which is pretty What? The worst part about that is that this island is a stone's throw away from the market. This guy has been stranded here for years, and he didn't think to call for help. Hell, the people on the island should have fucking noticed him. Plus, there are boats actively floating around and not one of them noticed him. These piantas! They're fucked up. Thank you for that. As you go through the game, you collect what are known as shine sprites. These you get by finishing the various missions you find by going through the portals to the levels. They consist of events like some kind of boss monster causing a stir, collecting red coins, or chasing the illustrious Shadow Mario, and spraying him until he can't take any more. The shine sprites are essentially this game's equivalent to Mario 64's stars. They are supposedly Isle Delfino's guardian entities of sorts, but when you first begin, Isle Delfino is very shaded and gloomy, but the more shine sprites you accumulate, the brighter the island gets and the happier the people become. One of the more unique parts of the game is the secret levels. These are usually accessed by finding a secret door either around Delfino Plaza or inside one of the actual game levels, and is usually the main goal of one of the level missions. These are essentially true platforming segments, and in most of them first time around you get FLUDD taken away from you, so it's hardcore, balls to the wall, run, jump and climb segments, which is actually a good thing. It's nice to take a break from relying on FLUDD all the time, and it lets you enjoy the slick controls and variety of movements by making it through these unique levels all on your own. Even though some of them are as hard as Luigi's Luck. Much like its predecessor, in Super Mario Sunshine, a big part of this game is obviously its platforming, and let me tell you, in Sunshine, the platforming is superb. The controls are tight, the moves are fluid and stylish, and everything just feels right. That's all fine and dandy, but what about the shitty camera? Yes, the negative prick is correct. The camera does fall short. I mean, it controls okay, but if it gets caught behind something, it can be a real pain to see what the hell you're supposed to be doing. A good example of the camera being a nuisance is this mission in Pina Park. The Ferris wheel is out of control because there's an enemy on top causing the wheel to overcharge and spin furiously. So to stop him, you need to climb to the top. Most of the climbing takes place in the small corner of the park where you climb on metal fences. The camera can be a pain here. You can't really view Mario from behind, which at times can be a real problem. You could just view him from the front, but it can make things a bit difficult due to not being able to see properly. Come to think of it, Pina Park is where all the weird crazy shit goes on. Shadow Mario kidnaps Princess Peach, shocker. Bet you didn't see that coming. Nevertheless, he takes her to Pina Park in some ridiculous looking hovercraft boat thing, where he then unleashes a giant mecha Bowser which inexplicably appears out of nowhere, which you then proceed to fight on board the roller coaster by shooting water missiles at it, as he continuously fires bullet bills at you, which then leads to the realization that Shadow Mario is in fact Bowser Jr. Come on, a Mario game without Bowser, did you really think that would happen? Okay, it has, but that's not the point. At the very least, you expect it. This may be Bowser Jr., but Bowser himself is in the game, but we'll get to that. Bowser Jr. then goes on to say how his dad told him that Princess Peach was his mother, and Whoa, hold the fuck up! What now? Who is Bowser Jr.'s mother? You know, I don't know. Actually, where did any of the Koopalings come from? Well, according to the Mario wiki page on the Koopalings, in a September 2012 interview, Shigeru Miyamoto went on record to say that Nintendo's current story is that the 7 Koopalings are not Bowser's children and that Bowser Jr.'s mother is unknown. This is just opening a whole other can of worms, so I think we're better off just letting this fact slide. So after the whole realization that Bowser has basically lied to his son about Peach being his mother, he goes on about how he got his magic brush from a strange old man in a white coat, and how he used it to graffiti El Delfino with the intention being that Mario would get accused and put in jail, which, as an evil plan against Mario, is pretty genius considering how thoughtless Bowser's plans have been in the past. But due to the Piantas and their lazy ways, they thought instead that they'd make Mario clean it up. Never know, whilst he's at it, he might bother to save that one guy stranded on the island. Stupid asshole. No, I cannot let the fact that that guy's stranded go. So, strange old man in a white coat, you're just not going to talk about that? Soon. From Pina Park, Bowser Jr. takes Peach and they run off to Corona Mountain, the big highlighting feature on Delfino Plaza. Now, I gave Bowser Jr. credit for his plan as it was thought out and well executed, but from here on, he isn't exactly precautious. You get to Corona Mountain and fight your way through this dangerous lava and spike infested level, expecting an incredible boss fight against Bowser Jr., or something when you get up there at least. You find Bowser, Peach and Bowser Jr. chilling in a hot tub. Who thought this was a good idea? Oh wait, it gets better. What I present to you is Bowser's best voice actor in history. Forget Super Mario Bros. Super Show and their awesome gravelly evil voiced King Koopa. This is where it's at.
Whoa! The water's great, hey Junior?
Sure is, Papa. Come on in, Mama Peach. I think not. Mario! You again? Don't you ever give up?
Mario! How dare you disturb my family vacation?
Yes. They made Bowser sound like some kind of weird pirate, and yes, this is the final boss fight. You fight Bowser, who is just chilling in a hot tub. Couldn't make up something half as ridiculous even if I tried. Basically, you have to use the rocket nozzle to jump up and do a super ground pound on the 5 points of the hot tub, which by the way is just floating in the sky. It's also filled with green water. Ugh, no wonder Peach didn't want to get in. So you beat Bowser and Jr. and you lose your comrade Poor Flood in the process, but it's fine. The princess is saved and the Shine Sprites have returned. We are then treated to a touching father and son moment between Bowser and Jr., where Jr. tells Bowser that he's not an idiot, and that he knows Princess Peach isn't his real mother. I mean, do you really think Peach would go for a guy like Bowser? And just as you're soaking in the passing of Poor Flood, he's fine. They fix him and he's ready to party. And then the credits roll. So would I recommend Super Mario Sunshine? Yeah, I would. It's one of those games where the plot might not be perfect and the voice acting might be subpar in some places, but it has a certain charm to it. The characters are likeable, the gameplay is fantastic, and the levels are fun and interesting. Now you, huh? Get out. But I thought we were finally starting to get along. Fine, I'll leave, but I'll be back. Okay man, good luck with that. Hey, thanks for watching. I can only put up one video on here as I'm a lazy bum who doesn't work hard enough. If you want to ask me a question or tell me I suck or just want to say hi, then why not follow me on Twitter? The handle's right there. And if you want to let me know you're the first commenter, then feel free to comment below. If there isn't a comment which says first, I'll be very disappointed. I read all the comments, so be friendly and nice to each other and whatnot, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.